So I'm live, and now you guys are live.
Hello, hello.
How's
Hello,
everybody
hello.
doing? We've got Trip and Wooper.
We should probably introduce ourselves again, since I think there's a lot of new blood that don't
That's
know who we
actually
are.
true.
Yeah, I'm actually a relic at this point.
Do you want to introduce yourself first, Trip?
Me? Okay, I'm Triplicate. I may or may not be the person who started WASD's uni community, and that's pretty much it.
I am Wooper. I am a washed up uni player that
He's our season 1 champion.
Yes, I am the big BFT All Stars champion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't commentated anything since the BFT All Stars tournament that Wooper won.
I actually haven't commentated like before that. Like
Yeah, okay, so we're washed up and not just uni.
Our
not just
most
you.
viewed clips though, I think actually involve both of you.
Really?
Like in them.
No,
Definitely
a bunch
Trip
of
on
your-
commentate, on commentary.
It was pretty eventful, like especially like Comedy Boy like neutral jump like IOXing after like doing like a full screen VO.
I do remember
It
a
was
lot
just
of
me
your
like,
clips
oh
of
my
like...
god, he can it! That's just what you could hear.
Roxy with the air DP was a classic.
Oh yeah. Or like there's the clip with the that really cursed tournament where we had the disconnect after the counter hit 2B like right off the round start.
Counter hit 2B, disconnect. It just looked like such a salty Alt F4.
It was so good.
Oh, that took like 45 minutes to start that game.
I think that was also that same. Was that the same cursed tournament where it was like literally nothing but Wagner and Yuzus?
Oh
No, because that was a Gordeau.
That's the
Wasn't
one
it? Or
after,
was it
I think.
Byakuya?
It was a Byakuya and a Yuzu, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it
There
might
were-
have
there-
been mostly Yuzu Wagner. That was a cursed bracket. Oh my
Like-
god.
Wasn't it the one that Cowan?
It might have been.
Maybe.
Cal might have been
Just
the
like-
Yuzu in that clip. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Who's the
Or like the
Byakuya
one you
again?
got
Was it Uncle Sam?
Yeah,
It
I
might
think
have
it was
been
Uncle
Uncle
Sam. It might have been Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam or Regis Philbin?
Oh, I think it might have been Regis. Oh my god, the Trip laugh went crazy in that clip.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of your top clips are just me laughing like a maniac.
You and Defiant. Oh man, but yeah, we're gonna round 1, Intimidaving and Verasitus. Veras is
I have seen Intimidaving like a little bit before I left.
Yeah.
Like, before my hands broke and I just kind of molded too much about the top characters in this game.
It's a chaos.
But I have not seen Verasitus before.
Vera's
Who does he
new
play?
from Granblue, so I have no
Oh,
clue
I
who
see.
they play. I guess Nanase.
I see. Footsies with the 5B with no hurt box.
That was weird. I was like watching the stream rather than the Discord stream, so I was like, wait, what's going on? Okay, I got this though. I'm watching.
Alright, so it's Chaos versus Nanase. I don't exactly fully know Chaos, so I'm interested to see what's going on. But I am fully expecting Intimidating to like just do stuff with Chaos, like the Aussie, and Verasitus not to be familiar with Chaos and like unless he understands like what to do against like Aussie, like I definitely like would not expect a beginner to be able to deal with it.
And it seems like that is the case so far, yeah.
Even a beginner or like high level player will have trouble with Aussie, so
yeah, it's really difficult to get like even basic matchup experience with certain characters as a beginner player, and Chaos is definitely one of them. There's probably like 3 of them total that are easily accessible for
but they're like
matchup experience.
a lot better than like a beginner.
Ooh, tries to sword car and then gets hit by the
Start.
Aussie 2-2, and that's one of his best starters. It's gonna do a ton of damage probably in the round,
And Intimidating, just double perfecting Verasitus.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be demoralizing. So let's see if he's gonna be able to switch it up. He seems really new to the game, considering he has a blue square.
Yeah, not as like a little calmer than I would expect for a super green beginner, but yeah, definitely kind of looks a little unsure as to what to do. Nice dash forward. Oh, and then gets hit by the air to JB. And nice, but doesn't convert into a combo, unfortunately. Tries to anti-air with 3-tier, maybe try to get a 2C.
They clearly tried to kill Ozzy with an A button, but if you're gonna watch this VOD, you are not able to kill Ozzy with an A button.
Yep, has to be BC normals or specials.
Yes. So you have to like do like a 5B. I think it would be the best normal. I think 2B has like
Nanase
more recovery.
5B is 8 frame startup and definitely has less recovery than 2B, so that'd probably be the normal choice there. Alright, we got corner pressure here. Let's see. Ooh, tried to do something on wake up and got counter hit by the 2-2.
This is definitely gonna be an awkward matchup. Like, you're definitely gonna have to know how to dash block and something like this, and also like kind of like expect what.
I do like the way that Verasitus was navigating the air there. Definitely a Nanase player. Ooh, nice jump through.
Oh yeah. If you exploiting the fact that Chaos 2-2 doesn't actually have too much of a upwards hitbox, that you can actually jump over it. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
But no conversion.
Yeah, you definitely want to be able to land a conversion into a combo into Oki in this game. It's very important.
The strong part about Uni is that you can get like big combos off of literally every starter. And what you should do as a beginner is at least start out by doing like at least 2.5k combos, like, and try to do it, convert off of every normal you try to hit. Even if like you end up doing like 2A, 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 I think as a beginner to improve, that's incredibly important. And I hope if Verasitus looks at this VOD, that's something you can learn. And I hope you will play more in the beginner tourneys. Although you're not just out yet.
Yeah, when I was first starting out in uni, or at least whenever I tried to pick up characters, I would essentially just go to a character channel and find like whatever combo doc they had and just learn the A starter. Like rule of thumb, like the A button starter is like the most stable thing you could possibly do.
Yeah.
And then so what you can do is just kind of
literally every hit's done like proration.
Yep. Other than maybe assaults, but like yeah, and then just like get the hang of like it doesn't even matter doing the full A starter combo. Just get the combo to a point where you can run like wake up pressure. Okay, yeah. On your opponent. That's very important.
Yeah. Verasitus, I see you in chat. Don't feel bad about losing that. Like Chaos is
degenerate.
Degenerate like knowledge check character, and if you don't have matchup experience versus Chaos, you're gonna get rolled over.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. You can definitely reach out to people in this Discord or in the UNICLR Discord for help on, just knowing the basic stuff.
Discord might be a bit. Well, you could ask like the character channel, but for like getting matchup experience, like you should probably just like DM them yourselves. That's just asking like the character channel, like, oh, does anyone want could anyone help me with like games or whatnot? I don't really have seen people have success in that regard.
Yeah. Also, Intimidaving's kind of a vet, isn't he? Like,
yeah,
he's been in a lot of these.
I've definitely seen him around like when I left. So
yeah, so there's definitely no shame in losing
7 months.
He's been in at least like I want to say like close to almost 20 of these.
How many whoops do you want a Wooper to whoop, Kuran?
Alright, so now we've got DAC versus wait, who is this? Moonlight Prince?
This is
Sky?
Sky, yeah. No, this is Koyo. This is Koyo.
Koyo, okay. Yeah. I was like, I don't remember Sky using this color. Okay. Well, DAC is a name I haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah, especially in uni.
Yeah, I remember he played Melty for a bit.
He was at Climax, so he got a bunch of offline games, yeah.
Cool, okay, yeah, it's reawakened his love for the game. Nice, interesting aerial string into a pickup, wow.
Oh, wow. I guess I just didn't know what to expect. Yeah.
Actually, did he play Byakuya before? I recall him playing...
He has played Uni before, but I don't know what he played. But it does seem like he has a basic understanding of like a block string, like he's just like no canceling recas and whatnot. Oh, alright, knowledge check,
good use of FF.
Yeah.
Yeah, that button's a very good like frame 1 reversal against reactable stuff. Okay, interesting use of CS there.
Overhead.
And he gets with the overhead, yes. That button's very difficult
He has been
to deal
doing
with.
throws too, so it does seem that DAC is it just back or DAC?
So this is a DP. Oh, Koyo doesn't, unfortunately doesn't get the punish. Yeah, I think you all pretty much always want to do 2C into Mujin with Linne combos, just because 2C moves you forward enough for those kind of confirms. Also, B Mujin takes a step forward, so it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, DAC gets. I guess I should call him DAC.
Yeah.
I just always call them DAC.
What is the?
Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay, text
What
the
does
throw. Good job.
DAC stand for?
I have no idea,
Like,
but I just assume it's an initialism, so I've always said it like individually.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think on
okay.
his Twitter it's like something like that annoying child or something like that.
You sure you're not just projecting?
No, I swear I remember
Does he
that.
have the? Okay, he's got web Oki. No, he misses the webs.
this is the
Unfortunate.
TKO.
Oh, but then counter hit throw, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be DAC's tax game. Let's see, what could Koyo do? Probably work outside this set. Work a little more on the confirm. Work
Yeah.
B Mujin into your kind of autopilot combo.
I think understanding, I guess, like, to match out, I guess? Because he... Oh, like there, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. He has
So
a combo.
mid screen doing the full 6CCC string is ill advised because the characters can just back tech out and you don't get Oki. So you want to do 6CC as the ender and then you can dash up and get Oki.
I see. I did not know that about Linne.
Yeah. So if you have meter, then you can end with C Fireball and still get Oki.
Oh,
but if you
misses
don't
the
have
DP.
it,
I
yeah,
said
that's
that was the
unfortunate.
DP.
It was a good idea. Definitely the right idea.
Yeah, CSing on Wake Up.
Okay, let's see if Dax got this. So according to Kokorin, he asked
Oh, he
Dak,
has?
and he just puts periods in the name because it looks cooler. Gets hit by the overhead, the can opener, FF, and then this should probably kill.
Yep. Nice performance from that, though.
Alright. Round start backdash from Koyo. Nice!
Oh,
2-way to
nice.
catch backdash, that was great!
Doesn't fully confirm, though. But
Ooh, okay.
overall, that was a good idea.
A little bid of a stare down, but then Koyo mashes a little too late and gets counter hit by the back 2B. And this is going to be a full confirm into probably web Oki.
Web Oki in mid-screen is a bit ill-advised, though. So,
But he
I
definitely
assume
got the
that's
full
why.
corner carry. I'm surprised he
Yeah.
didn't go for it. Oh, but he tries for a dash C. Probably wanted a dash 5C or something.
Oh, that was-
That's the input.
That was interesting.
Mash
Nice
out 2C.
match.
Gigantic button. Really good mash out button.
There, they can't back that. So that
Oh,
was
gets
a-
hit with a low 2AA hit.
Oh, is the second 2A a low?
Yeah, so Linne 2A is a mid, but 2AA is a low.
That's interesting.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of an awkward confirm to pick up off of. I like the buttons. Ooh.
Something I see from Koyo is that he's doing really gapless pressure, and what I would like to see in the future him do is start like experimenting with stagger pressure, because that's definitely a strength of Linne, just like doing staggers into like throws, like presenting that. But the first step into doing that is, of course, getting the staggers, right?
Yeah, I think stagger pressure is kind of difficult for beginner players
It
to
is,
get a handle on.
definitely.
And also, Linne's normals don't stagger that well into each other. Her main
Yeah.
gaps come from normals staggered into special cancels.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, so I think if a beginner wants to start talking about frame traps, like stopping
guess-
people from mashing out, A buttons into C buttons for most
Yeah.
characters are automatic one frame gaps, so you don't even have to time that. So you can
Yeah.
definitely use those to just try to work frame traps into your game plan right from the get-go.
I guess like the more important thing would be like just fully confirm into Oki
Yeah.
and take it one step at a time. Like frame traps are definitely like a big barrier of like entry from a beginner.
Is she kind of
Yeah.
like hide in her pressure? In that when you were saying normals into specials, I kind of think hide.
Similar. You can kind of think of Linne as like, so the way I think of Linne is kind of like a fusion of like Hyde's pressure, where like he doesn't really do normal staggers. She works more with special staggers, but her specials set up situations that allow Linne to do like almost Enkidu like with
okay,
punishes.
Yeah, it's
So-
like after like Mujin, like she can be like -1, but she's at like a range where like she can 5C to whiff punish a 5A mash.
Yeah, 5C slightly pulls her hurt box back in such a way it's like kind of similar to Enkidu 4C. So you can kind of run like a pretty solid RPS game whenever you're at like -1 or 0 with Linne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Koyo,
So, like,
if you ever want like a quick primer on like how Linne pressure works and like what's strong about her, you can always at me in the Discord, or at the very least at me in the UNICLR. I'm not really sure if I'll always be in the WASD Discord, but
Why are you always leading this Discord trip?
I mean, like, I don't really like staying in places that I don't really have much of a purpose in, but I don't mind commentating these. These are fun.
Most people
it's been
are
a long time.
not like me with 9 million discords. Like most people like prune. I have like folders and folders. I'm constantly getting ads. Like I actually have to prune. I hit the Discord limit the other day.
I'm thinking about pruning some of my Discords. It's been like in the past I would only have like 2 Discords, and now like
Dude,
it's, like,
that's
20.
doing it right, Wooper. Now I literally hit the max like allowed for a person to have.
Really?
Yeah. Discord wouldn't let me add more, and I've had to prune some, and now I have too many again.
The only Discords I don't prune are like the ones that are for games specifically.
Yeah. I have so many character-specific ones. For characters I don't even play.
Yeah. I hate character-specific Discords. Like, it just clutters up your Discord.
I got lucky because all the DBFZ ones got like hacked and destroyed, so I lost. It freed up so much space for me.
By the way,
that,
real quick, is there a Matcherino for today?
There is a Matcherino.
Alright, now donate to the Matcherino.
I don't have any cute segues.
Exclamation point Matcherino to claim a code, and it'll add to the prize pool and support the players in this tournament, and will definitely help us continue to do this in the future. So definitely hit that link. There's also do the command exclamation point donate to get a clip of Impurist with that voice clip.
Highly cursed.
I should have known chat would clip it immediately, especially with the people who are watching Doki Doki.
This is why this is like the trials and travails being an internet personality. You're always watched like a hawk for anything that could potentially be used against you.
Oh man.
That is simply fate.
But yeah, Koyo, if there's a character that you like, then just play that character, I would say. I saw them saying that they switched because they were told by someone that they would learn better with Linne or something.
No, play whoever you want to play.
Just play whoever you want. Like, the best way to learn any fighting game is just play who you love. Because if you don't like the character you're playing, why are you playing a fighting game?
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing fun about losing with a character that you don't like playing. You might as well lose with a character that you do like playing, and then soon enough you'll start winning with that character, and that's I think the true fun of fighting games.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, the true fun of playing fighting games is making other people lose with the characters they love playing. But
oh man.
And as much as I'm all about like characters that don't play traditional like uni and that like strike throw, and they can like run their own like mix, like just kill them with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Sorry, real quick. Faded said in chat, AO Trip say something about Mute Gang. I just want to put this out there that you guys twisted Mute Gang.
They turned it evil.
It wasn't about making Impurist be your jukebox. It was about watching people play on stream in utter silence because it's uncomfortable. That was the whole point of Mute Gang. You guys made it into like a like a thing where like, oh, I'm just trying to annoy Impurist. No, that's not what Mute Gang was about.
Why would you make Impurist?
It had soul, and then they sucked it out of it.
Yeah. Anyway, we got Brachy versus Kayla. Brachy is actually, I think, the only member of this bracket that would probably recognize my name other than Kayla, other than Sky.
He has been in beginner tournaments like longer than I started beginner tournaments.
Yeah, he's got a bit of. Well, we'll see.
We'll see if he improves, but he definitely has a habit of, like shown here, not blocking on Waco.
Yeah, so it's worth
a big barrier.
Yeah, so this is a game where you really want to block a lot of the time. You can play crazy, but you gotta know what you're doing first, right? Yeah. Oh no, Sky could have thrown that shield after that CS there. That's a bit of a misplay on her part.
But Brachy definitely lost like definitely like 70% of his health just from not blocking on wake up.
Nice 5B there. Was correctly calling out the fact that Sky wasn't willing to press after that Mujin was blocked. The C Mujin is harder to enforce mind games off of. I believe it's like minus like 6 or 9 or something.
Pretty decent, but didn't really get it confirmed there.
Yeah, for what it's worth, this is a bad matchup for Linne, or at least it's not as bad as, or it's not as good as you might expect from a beginner standpoint.
Oh, he nice to do like a 6C neutral, but Kayla just runs at him. Oh, 360C. But yeah, this is definitely like what many Waldsteins do. They try to RPS the opponent on wake up. But
good use
doesn't seem to be working out for versus Kayla here. Just running over Brachy so far.
Sky doing a good job of mixing up her options as Oki, and Brachy just refusing to block on wake up, keeps mashing buttons and gets punished for it.
Returning to character select, I know that Brachy when tilted sometimes tends to, like, in my opinion, throw, like picking on a different character. But I think here he's just like taking a breather to just like get into like the right mindset, which I definitely would like. Like, I think it's a good idea, but I'm not sure if Brachy has ever. Well, not to flame him. I'll just stop there.
I will say that in fighting games in general, in like a 1-to-2 set, changing characters is actually quite a powerful tactic. Forcing your opponent to readapt all over again is very, very strong, especially if, like, you know, your sub is just as good as your main. But either way, it doesn't seem like that's applicable here, as Brachy is going to stay playing Wald.
I definitely do think, despite him not blocking a wake up, like, his Waldstein is definitely just better than his other characters.
Yeah, well, let's see. So let's see if he's managed to calm down enough to adapt to Sky's pressure.
Yeah. I think if he just blocks on wake up more than he doesn't block, I think he has a really good chance. Oh, nice rock, just drilled it.
Okay, yeah, but it's difficult to get Oki after that range. Okay, doesn't react to the side switch roll, unfortunately. Oh, drops the combo.
Kayla just kind of acting like a...
Train. Oh, very nice. Oh my god, that was actually the...
Kayla's just the cockroach, just rolling on the ground and just also doing all those run-up 2As.
Brachy actually made such a good decision there after that CS situation. That 6C is 11 frames startup and has projectile deletion, but it's just that Linne's roll went right through the hitbox. Oh, and a run-up throw. Bold stuff. Nice mash. Oh, but unfortunately doesn't get to confirm.
Kayla definitely...
Blocks the overhead.
Has been utilizing a lot of Uni's basic mechanics of throwing and just... I think Kayla has been doing a good job just using that.
Good stuff. I would say she's a little too reliant on the roll. Oh, okay, gets a full combo off this.
But I do think they use like run-up 2As a lot, which is definitely something that can be utilized in just general applications of matchups. Not all matchups, of course, but...
We'll say, ooh, that's unfortunate,
dropped it.
Yeah, if you do it at a specific timing, it'll just whiff because the opponent's under knockdown. I will say that for Brachy, whenever he finds himself ending a mid-range combo with one of the J214s, I think it's always worth spending the 100 meter to do 236C afterwards so you can get good Oki from the follow-up.
Yeah. Definitely as Waldstein, because, like...
Oh my god, it's an optimal combo.
Getting that hit. Oh wow.
Oh, Sky's been grinding.
And choosing not to. I really like the fact that they meet it with the TC because they notice that like Bracky's just RPSing, trying to RPS Kayla on wake up, so just spacing spacing him out and just meeting with 2C just basically beats every option except reversal with like a meter.
Yeah, and the usage of B Mujin into the A follow-up stagger to catch Bracky's jump out was really good.
Definitely good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Brachy needs to calm down a little more on defense. Wald is traditionally grapplers in fighting games are patience characters. You have to wait for your opportunity. You don't really get turns. You just get you get chances. That's the best way I could put it.
I definitely think in this game, although Waldstein has more health than other characters in the game, it's not like too substantial in comparison to like some other games. Like in
Potemkin,
some other games,
yeah.
like Potemkin has like definitely like way more health than Melia, right? But you're just gonna die. Like you might still get retouched in this game because like the combo damage is just so high.
Yeah, there's also the fact that Wald's grabs, the 360s, despite them being fast, aren't necessarily the best mash-out options in this game, unlike in a lot of other fighting games, because they lack the range. The 360A range was actually buffed substantially in Clear, to the extent that if you're right next to someone and then you do a backdash, your 360A will still connect. It used to not be the case. 360A, 360C were both buffed substantially in range between ST and Clear, but that still doesn't make them like the best mash-out options. I think the only time that you should really be using 360A on defense is when it's guaranteed.
There's also like you can't really get Oki off of 360A unless you're like in the corner. So
or you do the 720.
Yeah, but like buffering a 720 in like block string will definitely get you too vulnerable to like lows and whatnot.
Right.
So that is definitely something you have to be worried about. But
yeah, the other thing is that Brachy tends to mash out with big buttons. Wald 2A is like a really good button. The only thing that holds it back is that he has a 1A, which means that you have to like shift off.
Wait, he has a 1A? I didn't know that. Okay.
He had that like low elbow strike that he does. That's +2 on block. Is 1A.
Oh, I tried Wald for like 30 seconds. I was like, no. I think you were in that stream.
Sevs, the EU Wald player, has talked about like how 1A is really good for like setting up his pressure or something.
It's very good because it's +2 on block. So essentially, 1A into 2A is a 6-frame gap, and you can make a shorter one by doing delayed cancels into the claps. 1A is like an integral part of Wald pressure. It's what really makes characters respect your short range stuff.
Speaking of Sevs, he's coming in March to the big 2-day event. I'm super stoked for that.
I think I'm gonna show up too.
Yo, let's go.
I'll definitely try to show up to that.
I'm excited. We got a chunk of the Sevs, and as of right now, Mo is in, and Glad is in. Should be cool. Yeah, Mo could change if he gets a new job, but
he has recently got a new job though, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways,
Sevs is definitely
DAC versus Intimidating here. So Chaos versus Byakuya. Definitely these two seem very competent in terms of like they seem to understand basics of what's happening in Uni, but let's see if DAC knows how to deal with Chaos, because this is definitely like a knowledge check matchup.
Yeah, if DAC knows the basics, I would actually maybe be willing to give the matchup in his favor, but we'll see.
It's just like, can you deal with Ozzy Zone?
Nice, I like the use of jump back JB to kill Ozzy there. Nice confirm. That was great.
But does it fully do it?
A weird trade with that 6C. Where it's Ozzy just like as collateral with that dash C there. And we're probably gonna see 3-web Oki here. Oh, he messes that up.
The commentator's first.
But then gets him with the overhead.
Into the overhead. Let's see. He'll definitely have enough meter to like CBO and say like whatnot, but he just doesn't need it.
Went for the FF, and I love that he used CS afterwards to keep himself, keep his pressure going. Because usually I think that FF is like, what, -9 or something on block?
No, I think it's more than that. Like, I can punish with 6C, I think.
Okay, yeah, then at least -10 then, because I think that's what dash C is.
That's temporary. So, like, it's definitely, like, a very risky, like, overhead to throw out, which is why, like, basically all Byaks don't, like, all like high-level Byaks don't do it with without CS.
Yeah, I think a common trap is that a lot of beginner Byakuya players will just FF like willy-nilly, and then once it gets blocked, they get punished, unfortunately. All right, Dax got CS here.
I think the willingness to do it is fine. Like you can see a lot of like the Japanese players like use a bunch of overheads. Like there's like a big like stigma of like no overheads, like in net play especially, but it is an integral part of the game. Overhead, like you use it to like break crouch shields and add to like mental stacks. So
it was actually real tragic. Intimidaving got like the great read where he FF'd right through the dash C and then got the punish, but unfortunately DAC won the scramble at the end there after the drop.
Unfortunate. Let's see the round start. I think up back Ozzy is just generally but just kills it.
Yeah, so if I were intimidating here, I would definitely be noting the fact that DAC is almost exclusively approaching through forward jump. You definitely want to control that airspace.
Yeah, maybe just like instead of up back, just goes through air Ozzy right away.
It's hard to contest Byakuya's air movement because he has things like J2C and the web sets that can really change his air momentum in weird ways. And Chaos doesn't necessarily have the strongest anti-airs, though he does have Ozzy 236B, which is quite good.
Nice 5VB mashup though.
Yeah, so very cool.
Now in neutral, but doesn't get OP. It seems that Intimidating doesn't know how to do like how to set up like Chaos roll mix, or he does, but hasn't been able to do it.
Yeah, it seems like he hasn't really had the opportunity to run OP in general against DAC thus far.
But this will definitely take a round.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt.
No. I was just gonna say, there's been a few drops up until now, like the one just now. Oh, we got that American reset though, baby, into the mid.
Oh, but just text forward, and now he's in the corner. Historically in the set, Intimidating just falls apart in the corner, so we'll see. Just gets on the first hit, but just gets hit by the overhead after.
It's a rough situation. Blocking Byakuya mix is very difficult. Your mental stack is piled so high just from being through Eboki alone that you just find. Whenever I play Byakuya players online, like Assault JCs will hit me even if they're delayed, just because I'm like so concentrated on trying to figure out what the Byakuya's doing, like during the 3 Eboki. DAC takes that second round with a plum.
Yeah, it's definitely very overwhelming.
Oh, nice 6C match. That was very brave because he went for dash B there, I think. At that range.
How fast is Chaos 6C? It's been a while.
I think it's like. You know, I don't quite remember either. My brain's telling me it's like 14
gets hit by the
frames or
T2A.
Okay, this is big damage time. Yeah, into 256C.
Frame 11, that's really fast.
Oh, and then gets hit by the Assault JC, and this should be taking it.
No, he commentators.
Oh well. I mean, to be fair, they've been dropping this whole set.
That is true.
Nice runaway up back, Ozzy.
But Intimidating seems to have kind of gotten himself together.
Sorry, did I say 11 lid? I actually did mean 14 for that 6C startup, but...
Oh, it does frame 14. Then 6SB might have actually after a rebeat. I'm not sure how minus Byakuya rebeat is, but like I'm used to privileged Wagner rebeats where like I get like -1 and -2.
No, Byakuya C button rebeats are almost as bad as Enkidu rebeats. They're -3.
Really? Then it does lose to 60.
Yeah, it's tough though. Byakuya rebeats are really hard to call out just because his C normals have enormous stagger windows.
Yeah, but also just like the range.
Yep.
Like rebeats, you're not really worried about the stack. It's the range that you're worried about. Like, cause if you can react to rebeats,
3C.
I mean, the stagger window helps definitely. Just like makes the mental stat increase. But in terms of like reacting to it, like it's the massive like distance that the Byakuya normals provide that like provides that. Oh yeah.
Ooh, he got body blocked by Ozzy trying to dash forward and then got hit by the 2-2.
In this matchup, like when Ozzy is actually set, you actually push Ozzy when you're running, which causes you to get hit by something like 2C being set.
Yeah, this character's got a lot of cursed mechanics associated with him. No meter spent. Oh. But Chaos does not have Mary
DP.
That was a tense round, very tense round.
For wilding? What do you mean by that? Anyways, 2B anti-airs, but...
Ooh, DAC just staying put after that 6C. That move can't be cancelled into anything on block, and I believe it's -16 with maybe, I think, 8 frames being cancelable into block. So it's definitely...
jumping on wake up.
Oh my god, that FF into 5BB.
This is becoming spaghetti.
Yeah, a lot of dancing around here in that mid-range. Okay. Yeah, panic, get off me. Okay, hold him down for 6C. Whiffs a 6C in front of his face. Oh, wow, what a pickup! Great stuff.
Now he has Cycle, and Chaos with Cycle is a lot scarier in neutral, just because like even if you whiff Ozzy, you can special cancel.
Yeah, indeed. So Chaos's Wooper trade is low-key. Wow,
you can actually kill
Mary
Ozzy with With an IWEX, I did not know
I guess that makes sense, but it's a bit of a strange decision there from
the
DAC.
most high committal way to kill Ozzy I've ever seen.
Maybe he was going for VO or something and accidentally hit the D button as well.
It might have been like a weird dash block into like shield.
Yo, honestly, if you IWEX Ozzy, Chaos should die too. That should be
dude. That would be sick. That'd be awesome.
The counterplay to Ozzy is just like you just IWEX it.
Just IWEX him. Yeah. Imagine if like we got to see the full IWEX like on Ozzy alone.
And then he doesn't come back for the rest of the game. He's just dead. It's Chaos and no Ozzy. Even if it's round 1, he's just gone.
We got MMA Chaos after that. Yeah. Alright, we got Fred Chicken 114. Is this the guy who was connection tested just before the...
No, Fred's was connection tested a while ago. He's been around a while, but hasn't like really entered.
I've not really seen him much, because after he's been kind of like playing after my break.
Who's he play?
He plays, I believe he plays Linne.
Oh wow, a third Linne player.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's Eddie and Fred.
Eddie and Freddy.
I feel like Linne is definitely a character you see a lot in beginners.
Oh yeah, she's I think a great character to learn uni with. She has an invincible reversal that lets you leverage CS really like in a really straightforward way.
She has good like in the future like just spacing kind of mind game. Like she can teach you that.
She can play whiff punishes and footsies really well in pressure. She has a great dash block. She does really well against the more oppressive zoners in the game because of her role and stuff. She has Fireball. She has ways to leverage that Fireball, the plus frames that she gets off of it.
TK Kuga's very plus.
And she has great strike throw, which is like an integral part of uni pressure. So she's definitely, I think, one of the... I'm always kind of worried when I see beginner players start with like Hyde or something. I genuinely think that Hyde is one of the most complicated, like one of the hardest characters to do well with.
His pressure too. It's like difficult.
Yeah, it's very not straightforward.
Because some of his normals, you can't really, like...
Oh, wait. Is this going to be Orie Linne? Yeah, it is.
Oh, a white square Orie.
Make sure to pick Park or Training Room.
Park.
We'll see. Hey, they're listening.
They might have
or at least they know. Sky is saying she picked Linne because she was cute and she vibes with that. Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Linne was the first character I ever tried in uni. That was back in EL.
That is a cursed copy pasta.
Oh. I am not going to say that on stream. But...
Alright, we got an Orie in here. This will be interesting.
We'll
this is also a very like popular character for beginner players, I feel like.
I mean, it's like... I feel like it's kind of like a universal copy-paste.
Oh, I love that too.
Design. Kind of like a...
Well, she's
Battle Knight Nun with long hair.
Yeah. And like the rapier character is always fucking busted in fighting games, so it's a good bet. Oh, dash forward 2B to grid break.
Interesting option.
Yeah.
It looks like
Ooh.
Ed, I'll just say Ed. They seem to try to like footsie the opponent, but
trying. I definitely see the decision making there.
Yeah.
Nice run up throw. And good use of 2-2-C definitely understands what Orie's specials are supposed to be used for. Good string too.
Oh, nice.
Catches the FF whip.
Ooh. Oh, what? Interesting.
Okay, Fred with an insane option on wake up there.
And a big comeback, but gets hit by the FFVP.
Yeah. So Fred's definitely relying a lot on FF to try to anti-air. I mean, that button, it's minus, what, 11 on block? So dash blocks do a lot against it, and it's a free punish if you ever see the follow-up.
That's something that definitely can be, like, intimidating, like, in the future, like, if you learn Linne as a beginner.
Gambles hard off the CS.
Not having non-DP anti-air OS, it's not, like, 1.7, 180, like, since you don't have a 3C.
Yeah.
Like, definitely feel... I definitely think learning 1.7, 180 is harder.
I don't think these players are at the level where they need to worry about OS quite
they
so
don't need
far.
to worry about it.
As a beginner player, I think what you should really just be thinking about OS is do you just want AD or do you not?
Yeah.
Good throw there.
They're playing, as Morb was saying, they're like kind of playing like a Street Fighter.
Okay, I like that throw was really good. I love the timing of that. I wouldn't detect that. Not that I have the greatest OS in game, but like, oh, nice 2-way to interrupt the roll and a throw. That's some okay. It's actual Street Fighter pressure. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was sick.
Yes.
Charge B thrust right from outside the range of charge B Kuga.
Yeah.
We got footsies.
Right after.
Whoa, nice. Oh, she blocked it. That minus 11 on block definitely could have punished with the B button or something like that. Gets hit by the assault on wake up.
Let's see,
that looked like a smart steer.
In the corner. Oh, Ed was just like walking forward and like from the corner. Oh, the nice run of 2As, but.
So apparently, Ed is a Granblue player who plays Catalina. So yeah, the Orie pick makes a lot of sense then. Yeah.
This character like is nice similar to Catalina in the way that her strike throw is pretty good, and her buttons are obscenely strong.
That was a great tick throw there. Called out the either the 1 AD or just a raw shield there.
But yeah, definitely. Although Ed doesn't have the combos, seems to have a decent idea of what to do in neutral.
Yeah, no,
which is definitely good as a beginner. Like just like looking at like the character, like he's fighting and trying to like play around the ranges. That like definitely has fundamentals.
I'm definitely seeing mission mode combos from Ed, but I'm really digging the pressure. It reminds me of like Street Fighter 4, like strike throw. Good, nice. Okay, nice delayed JST to catch that, and the meaty. Fred not blocking on wake up.
Oh,
but misses the pickup after the ADP there.
It's definitely a weird thing to do as big.
Yeah, you gotta delay the ADP pretty substantially, if I recall. Nice pickup after the 2A. Okay, and then another, yep, Thanatos.
Nice.
Oh, we got some mid-range footsies here. Nice tag. Yeah, Orie 2C isn't that big, unfortunately.
All beginners, like when coming into the game to OS, but I guess as a Granblue player, you know how to crouch type them already.
Yeah, I think 1 AD is definitely one of the most great use of CS there.
Yeah, already understanding to like CS and DP. Like,
yeah,
definitely a good start.
Incredibly principled play here. I like this a lot.
Fred
is a little too eager to get in, seems like.
Just throwing out a bunch of like fireballs, but Ed has been so far playing really well around the fireballs that Fred has been throwing out.
This is going to be difficult for Fred, and then gets hit by the 2-2C pressure. Blocks it successfully.
Seems to
gets
hit by the Divine Thrust. Weird scramble there.
Okay. Went for something crazy.
DP on minus screen, but Orie DP is actually not an invincible reversal, so I'm not sure if Ed knows that. Oh yeah.
Oh, got hit by the low. That was actually really difficult to see.
a last minute like 6B like to like close out the game, but
yeah, actually we didn't see any 6Bs from Ed that entire set. My guess is that he was expecting another jump forward.
I'm thinking maybe like Ed doesn't know 6B. Possibly.
Or has just been doesn't need it. Maybe it seems to be the case. We almost had the pickup. Nice, great run up throw. I wonder if that was almost on reaction.
They're definitely like doing really well. Like they understand. I mean, as a Granblue player, I think they definitely know like just to like run up and just like do nothing a bit, and then just like mix up their timings.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how Linne plays this matchup in general. But I will say that Ed has a kind of propensity to, after doing a thrust after a block string, just tries to walk back. Fred tends to try to FF there because he's expecting another attack to come, which usually Orias don't do anything after that thrust. 2C would definitely catch that walk back and force Ed to accord a little more respect afterwards.
So I think
nice fireball. That was crazy.
Yeah. Just stopping the Divine Thrust there, but I think what Fred
good block on overhead. Wait, how the hell?
Forcing, like, it's something that I definitely do, where they try to like force the situation to try to get the opponent to block, but sometimes the opponent just out footsies you, or just out neutrals you, that it's really hard to do that.
Yeah, I mean this character definitely. You have to. It's harder to play the mid-range neutral as a beginner with Linne than it is with Orie. Orie's tools are very intuitive, like mid-range. Nice 2C. I'm liking the string. Oh, okay. Gold throw.
Unfortunate that it got a gold throw there. But...
Yeah, JC has a lot of blocks done. Oh my god! What a reaction! That was great. It's actual Street Fighter.
Wait, that micro concentrate was sick from Eddie.
Oh no, Eddie's way too strong already. What is this match? Oh, okay. Not immediate use of CS there. Maybe was expecting a B thrust. Catches the jump landing recovery with a 5A.
Just goes for a simple combo, but Sacred Spire goes into an air tech.
Nice stick throw. Yeah, he's gonna win grid off of the grid gain from that throw.
He's been Ed has been kind of like outspacing all the charge B fireballs.
Good tech too. Runs right under the Byakuya.
Oh boy, but doesn't finish it. But
yeah, that's difficult.
Dude, Eddie's OD.
I mean, that matchup it's hard. Orie is so difficult to deal with when you don't quite know. I mean, dash blocking is a lot of the time your default option against a lot of Orie's pressure.
And you kind of like try to block a divine thrust, and hopefully you like dash blocked it, so that like it's at like a range where like they're minus, and like you can just kind of like mash and kind of like do like a little bit of your pressure to maybe like play like a whip punish like mind game later, or just kind of get that pressure going.
Yeah, I don't quite have much experience in the Orie matchup. I think the way I try to think about it is dash blocking forces Orie to have to interrupt your strings with walkbacks to try to build better spacing. And that way it gives you like the not room, but like the timing, the opportunities to be able to try to, you know, interrupt her walking back with mash outs instead of dash block. But that's like the really basic thing that I try to think about, but I'm not, it's obviously a matchup specific thing as well.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
You definitely would have to like play against Ories a lot, and surprisingly there aren't actually too many Ories around.
No, there really aren't.
So definitely getting that matchup experience and to like learn that isn't actually, you know, like that easy as a beginner, especially because you might just find, like, even if you find an Orie player, it might just be a experienced one and they just run over you.
Yeah, also low-key the character's pretty strong. Like, has a lot of good options.
The character is very strong.
Yeah, very difficult to deal with for some characters.
Very good, and her throw game is very good.
Yeah, like the last thing I want to say about it is like Orie is like what I consider like the great gatekeeper character of Uni's tier list, where she's like a mid-tier character that just runs over the low tiers. Alright, we got Koyo and Verasitus, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, nice delayed fireball after that. Oh my god, throw after the sword card. Probably a stand tech there.
But I mean, I don't hate it considering it's like, they're just understanding that they're minus, I guess.
It works.
Like, yes, I mean, get frame trap, but like, I mean...
yeah, so try to autopilot into the A he in there. That move is definitely punishable.
Oh, like, get Verasitus got that frame trap, and that default A follow-up, I think the frame trap follow-up to Nanase is actually one of her starters.
Nice, that was sick. So, great dash block to just block that DP.
Yeah. I would definitely like, we said this before, but I have the confirmed, like, even like the A starter confirms ready. But definitely I do find Nanase combos to be like a little bit stranger.
They're weird. Yeah, though I will say that combo that's literally just like sword car into C follow-up to charge JC or whatever is fairly simple. Doesn't take that much time to learn if you're already like at least a little well-versed in execution, so I think that would probably be the first step that you want to go for. Also, Eddie, I would say that your character's not busted, and your decision-making definitely shined through. It was definitely not you're being carried by Orie.
Yeah, you definitely had, like, understanding of spacing, which I don't see a lot of UNICLR have, including
we got corner pressure from Koyo here. Ooh, ends with a CDP. Unfortunately, this is worse Oki.
Yeah.
Oh, but then gets a reset. Okay, not a reset, I guess, but...
Oh, what I like about Koyo is that, like, they're adding an A button, like A button block string, which creates like an RPS, and that's definitely great. Oh, nice 2A2C!
Now that was a great... I do like the idea to assault there after that CS was a great idea. Nanase does tend to mash out with lows, so
And Wooper is carried by K-Dash. I swear to god that overhead is impossible to block.
Like Trip is carried by Yuzu. Oh,
6B for K-Dash. Let me look at that.
Don't fucking look up frame data for another game while you're commentating.
Alright, fine.
Alright, Verasitus is having a hard time dealing with Linne's pressure on Wake Up. It's tough for sure. One option that's always available to you on defense is just to wait it out and trying to get Cycle. Once you do have Cycle, Nanase is yet another character who has a meterless DP, so you can always leverage that with CS.
Yeah. But I
nice
wouldn't really
be mashed.
focus
No
on
confirm,
playing
unfortunately.
Cycle too much as a beginner. Just like, if you have like Cycle, just have the awareness that you can use it that way.
Right, yeah, so what I tell beginner players, or what I used to tell when I talked to beginner players a lot more, was if you want to get used to using grid, don't really think about the cycle, or like don't think about using it well, just use it whenever you have it, and that'll build the awareness of like, you know...
Understanding, like, even just looking at cycle, that, like...
Yeah. Being aware of cycle at all times is super important, and like that'll build that skill. So just now, Verasitus blocked the Linne FF follow-up. That's like that move where she like does an uppercut with her dagger. That move is minus 11 on block and it isn't cancelable into anything, so it's a free punish for future reference.
But yeah, like I definitely think Uni can seem very like overwhelming for beginners, like to look at like, oh, I have to play this other mini game. And that's central to my decisions. Like, that, for the most part, doesn't matter too much as a beginner. Like, you're just gonna do stuff to try to win it.
Yeah, low-key though, I will... Uni is not... it is air unblockable. Godlike.
It tries to air shield it, but... Oh, dude.
I think Uni is definitely, like, it's not the most beginner-friendly fighting game, but that said, people have definitely started with Uni before, so it's not impossible.
Me.
Yep.
Actually, no, I started with Pokken, but I didn't really delve deep into it.
Well, that's a different kind of genre of fighting game altogether.
Wasn't it made by, like, the Tekken devs?
Yeah, I think that's why it's called Pokken, because it's just Pokemon Tekken.
Really?
That makes sense.
But I mean, it does go into, like, the 2D mode, like, half the time, so, I mean...
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Pokken is a Tekken-like.
It actually is, I think, because it's 3D into 2D, right?
I mean, yeah, kind of. GG's. But yeah, Verasitus, as a new player, I think you definitely have like some ideas going there. But this game definitely you can get like knowledge checked, and the offense is definitely overwhelming when you're new. Like if you're not used to like fighting game like greeby pressures.
Yeah, so, Uni offense is very different than like a game, say like Grand Blue.
Yeah. I hope you can continue playing in these beginner-friendly tournaments.
Yeah, it's more similar to Melty, definitely. It's the same developer.
Yeah, they do like greebies and whatnot. Just jumping is not as strong.
Sig, you don't have to play Yuzu because you played Narmaya, but if you do play Yuzu, know that you're playing one of the like best characters in the game.
But the character is definitely hard for beginners.
I mean, yeah, her combos are not easy, and she's not like the simplest character to learn to play, but she's good. She's real good.
Yo, we bring in all the Grand Blue boys here? That would definitely be interesting.
That would be interesting to see. Dude, beginners with like
time
an understanding of spacing.
We do like a Uni versus like Grand Blue, like team battle.
Well, then we gotta get all the Uni players to play Grand Blue.
You'd have to do it the other way around too, because otherwise it'd be a little unfair.
Yeah.
That would definitely be unfair.
It's like, let's have a team battle. These people who like main the game versus...
These people with 3,000 hours in Uni versus these people with 30.
I mean, you wouldn't have like the people that played 3,000 hours. You would have like the beginner Uni players that have been playing like the BFTs with them.
Beginner Uni tournament only Grand Blue players?
I'm not sure if we will get enough players.
If we bring all of the Grand Blue beginners, we card them over. But we have to do the reverse. You can't just be a one-way flow. We got to do it both ways.
Yo, I'd do that. Granblue sounds fun.
It actually is
Granblue
super
since
fun.
It released. Like I played Zeta when it first came out, and that character was like kind of not that great.
She's much better now.
She's gotten a lot better.
Much better.
But I definitely kind of, even though like I dropped the game every time I played it, but that's because like of series of unfortunate events. But I definitely want to like kind of like understand like footsies, because Uni does not teach you footsies.
Nick, I'm gonna body your Vera when she comes out.
All right.
Actually, SKD is gonna body your Vera.
Yo, Vera is sick. I love her stance. It's so twisted looking.
Yeah, dude, she's awesome. She's one of my favorite Granblue characters.
Are you actually like a Granblue?
You're into Psycho?
No, so I played Shadowverse. So I know her from Shadowverse.
That's unfortunate.
And I liked her in Shadowverse.
I see.
And we have DAC Eddie. That's who we got on stream right now. So we got DAC in the room. We just need Eddie. Also, while we wait, we got 31 Matcherino codes left.
Yeah.
Yo, use those Matcherino codes. They're literally free.
Yeah, they're literally free. You're wasting money by not going to Matcherino.com or clicking the link and claiming our codes.
Actually, literally, they're not free because you expend energy and time you could be doing other things by clicking on the codes. But like,
yes,
it's a pretty good value proposition nonetheless.
Trick, you're not supposed to say that.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Sorry, they're literally free.
Yeah, they're literally free. You're
free.
Wasting money.
Get him out of the comms channel. Go measure out 10 grams of coffee? That's like less than a half of what I... whatever.
This is what you deserve for telling the price for actually doing the match.
Gotta be correct. Alright, round start dash B, a 9-frame option, pretty difficult to deal with. Alright. So we got...
Oh,
wake up.
On wake up.
I wonder if that was supposed to be like a...
DP.
Yeah, or maybe a dash block or something? Hey, Eddie's got
Dash
CS,
block
but
seems
no
possible,
meter.
but usually you get like 236B when you dash block.
No, you definitely see 6B. So, like, you ever see Akatsuki's with their overhead from full screen away? That's because they're messing up their dash block. A nice shield on the B thrust.
But yeah, I think DAC definitely knows like the pressure and the combos way better than Ed. So I think what's gonna happen is likely there's gonna be a damage raise, especially since Ed is clearly a white square, so they probably don't know what the overheads look like.
Wow, DAC going crazy here. I guess figures he has enough of a life lead that he can take this kind of risk.
I think he's just generally been doing that.
That was a cool side switch combo, but unfortunately doesn't get an Oki ender.
Yeah. I think that's just the difference of knowing combos.
I'm hearing Byak's weird breathing sounds from the concentrating. Nice 5A interrupt on the Rekka. Okay.
Just cutting out the webs. I definitely think if they're new, they probably don't know what the webs do. And might be really hesitant to like press a button against it.
Yeah, I'm sure Eddie can at least suss out the big gist of what the webs would do. Alright, let's see how Eddie deals with 2-web Oki, I guess is what it is.
Oh, but DAC seems to have whiffed.
Yeah, DAC's having trouble with that TKB web at the very end.
Seem to be
nice
blocking high at the end of his pressure. But in Uni, there are very long-range lows, so you can't be doing that. You gotta try to block the overheads on reaction.
Yeah, speaking of very long-range lows, Eddie got caught by one of the long-range ones just now, so...
Yeah. That is fate of fighting Byakuya. Everyone shut up except me, Zenny. Shut up, Zenny.
Eddie's gonna go through this set and he's gonna be like, oh hell no, I'm going back to Granblue where characters are honest. None of this web bullshit. Oh.
Is Granblue honest? I haven't kept up.
I don't know. I actually have no idea. I don't think there are fighting games that are honest.
Yeah.
I played Street Fighter 4, and that game people are like, oh, Street Fighter is super honest. No, Street Fighter 4 is one of the most robbery garbage games of all time. And so if Street Fighter 4 isn't honest, then I don't think anything is.
Footsies.
Footsies, yeah, sure, Footsies is honest. But they added parries, so it's not honest anymore.
Yeah, it's not honest.
EFC is pretty honest, Aura, what are you smoking?
Aura just gaslighting our chat here. Not as much as we're gaslighting our chat to click the link for exclamation point Majorino.
Very cute segue. I don't have this kind of
Listen, Trip, I don't have a personality, so I have to add stuff like this. I gotta like incorporate other people's personalities and try to make myself sing it.
Yeah, Marvel is honestly broken.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I remember watching that Morgan versus
that Dogra video is so funny.
God, like, that's so funny.
Nice stagger with the 2B, but unfortunately no confirm.
I think Orie like 2C like this like counter hit. Like the hit stun is so much that you could like freebie and actually confirm off of it still. Like
you can do that even without counter hit.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
I believe Orie 2C with 2A is like plus 10 on non-counter hit.
Yeah, so you can get like a 2B.
Ooh, nice use of the jump normal to break the web there and a counter hit throw. Let's see if Eddie can mount this comeback. Still wins grid. Oh, gets caught by. Oh, flipsies! You got some whip punishes here. And the jump C starter. Oh, but drops it unfortunately. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm assuming they tried to CS, but
maybe.
Unfortunately, CSing after air teching, there's like a very small window to do it, so it's
one frame reversal window. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. So, if you are hearing us right now or hear this in the future, Ed, like Uni, like Kamone doesn't know how to code that. Don't feel bad about it. But definitely a good show from Ed and a good show from DAC for just having like good, like, seems to have a lot of just basic Uni stuff figured out.
He's just got really good spacing.
Exclamation point donate, listen to what past Imperius has said about the Majorino.
I don't even know how they got me to say that.
I don't know. How did they get you to stream that in the first place?
Chat had like a giant vote, if I remember right.
Okay.
And I said like if it reached a certain amount. But I can't.
Definitely. Oh, you're gonna practice more, Eddie? Game is fun. That's good to hear. There's definitely a really big active community in WASD, like people grinding, and you'll definitely be able to get games.
Each match arena code has 1 less gram of coffee that Trip drinks tomorrow. That's like negative grams of coffee if they're all gone. I need my coffee.
You must try tea. And now it's Brachy versus Koyo, another Linne versus Wald for Brachy to play.
Cal's talking optimization in the chat, but meanwhile I've been playing in windowed mode since hour 1 of the game.
Yeah, but you're like, you'll play games in like 7 frame delay and be like, it's fine, I still hit my combos.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That reminds me of the Dogra video we just watched. Of, Marble player that plays on 20 frames delay and it's just like
against American players. Yeah, it's just like just view it as practice.
Dude, Tarao in the Discord, I think he like lives in Russia or something. He's like, yeah, I can't even feel the difference with 20 frames of delay.
That's crazy. I played against Oceania in Uni once, and that was like unironically like 20 frames of delay. Like I would do combos and I had to like predict like It was like the greatest decision-making exercise I've ever played. I played against Fiery.
Oh, 60 scoops.
Yeah, great stuff. 11 frame startup. It's a good move. Covers a lot of space too. The overhead's actually the worst part of the move, to be honest.
Was that Brachy just whiffing a command grab?
Yeah, wasn't quite in range. Maybe a throw. It's I think the whiff animations are the same between the two. Brachy not
doing like a delay 2A meaty.
Brachy's gonna have nightmares of facing Linne in beginner brackets.
I think he's fought a lot.
That is interesting, actually. I think that grab came out like mere frames before the before Linne hit the ground.
Actually,
interrupts 2-3-6C. Wow, Bracky is just...
like Koyo, or was that someone else?
It was a Sky that he played against earlier.
Kayla?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Kayla Sky?
Yep.
It's kind of hard with like the name.
Oh yeah, everyone calls themselves different things. Alright, Bracky narrowly takes that round back after a lot
I have had some names like that too, so I can't really complain.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been anything other than my name.
However, your description is quite cursed.
My description? Oh, the title? Yeah. Wow, mashes out with, what was that, 5B after the dash up? That is definitely minus, but wow, that's crazy.
Bracky does have combos. Does he have pressure though?
Oh, overhead? But no confirm off of that. You could have done CS or meter. He tried to 3C,
but the button came out too quickly.
Yeah, that move, I mean, it has head invul, but it's not until like frame 8, I think? A7 or 8, so it definitely got interrupted by that jump button.
Used to just like pressing that when like people try to like jump.
Yeah, like, unfortunately, I don't believe Wald has a frame 1 head invul option. He has like a frame 2 dive invul option and frame 3 head invul in the DPs, but I don't think he has a frame 1 head invul.
I mean, so not everybody's privileged enough to have something like that. Yeah. Even Wagner doesn't have it, actually.
I don't think Orie does either.
It got removed. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, Enkidu does. His ADP is frame 1 head invul, but...
Yeah.
Oh, nice block on the overhead, and Bracky didn't stagger into the follow-up, unfortunately.
Bracky is definitely, like, I feel relying on that a bit too much, like, without CS. Like, definitely it's a good neutral skip with CS, like,
it's rough. I mean, the overhead is minus 16 on block, and then the non-overhead version is minus 20 on blocks, so it's definitely not great to throw out without meter to keep yourself
safe.
Meter
or CS,
yeah.
But I definitely have heard that it's like a really necessary tool for like some neutrals.
It has really good stagger into the follow-up.
Yeah.
So it's actually like a very good stagger option, but you need meter to make it safe.
Yeah.
Oh man, just the 4Bs are right out of the air. And then 2-6C, yeah, there we go, 4B.
Nice.
And then a reset.
Oh
my god.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
A reset works there. He had to dash first before doing the 360 for that to fully connect.
Is that still plus after kill this? 6C?
Yes. It's plus 2 on shield, I think. I think it's plus 5 on its own.
So yeah, Koyo.
Yeah, there's Sebs in the chat.
It's us. Oh, just overheading.
Okay,
it seems like Princess like just trying to
nice.
kind of like did a footsie's moving.
I like Koyo's use of CS and pressure. That's definitely not that's not advanced, but it's cool stuff. Yeah, it's creative. I like it. Okay, pressure. We got it. That mid range is dangerous. Nice, a grid break assault.
Oh, but no full confirm.
Well, Bracky getting a little greedy with his wake up. Ooh. Nice blocks from Bracky. Good tech, yeah, and then mashes out with 2A, but then he gets 2A, 1A, which doesn't convert into anything unless you... I think you had to like clap right away.
Oh no!
This is it. This is a kill.
Yeah, this is a kill.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Bracky stays alive in this tournament run.
Yeah. Okay. That was meant to be DP. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, execution. I mean, it's definitely hard when it's frustrating when things don't go your way because of an execution mistake for sure. But execution is definitely a vital part of fighting games.
Yeah,
it's true.
Good stuff from Koyo though. I like the pressure options a lot. This is definitely the kind of footage that you want to watch back and like look back on and try to figure out what you could have done better, and then also reflect on what you did well.
Yeah, I think your pressure was overall very like good, like for like the skill level you are at. I think like most beginners, you need to work on like just confirming just hits and fully converting, but that's just execute. Like, don't feel too bad. I'm gonna kind of give my boy Dylan some flack, but he didn't learn combos for an extremely long time. It's something many people work
Is Dylan here? Can he defend himself?
Dylan, where are you?
I'm not gonna give him any room to defend.
Oh no.
Because me and
Wooper just taking shots at everybody.
Yes, I'm taking shots at him. But yeah, it's definitely something like you guys will work on, and you guys will further work on once you start like learning like counter hit confirms and like breaks on like assaults and like counter hits on
Skyomi, where'd you go?
But for now, don't worry about counter hits.
It's Sky
There's
versus
nothing really
Intimidaving.
to like call you out on.
These two are. Is this winners finals? These two are kind of low-key favorites
Yeah,
to win.
it's winners finals, first to 3.
Not low-key, high-key favorites, maybe even. Yeah, winners finals run back from the last BFT, right?
But in losers this time, right?
Yes. Who won the last one? It was a different Chaos player, wasn't it?
It was, I think it was Rexcalibur. Who is high key OD when you like play him in person.
Didn't he used to be like a Nanase?
I have no idea.
Or am I thinking of someone else?
Alright, so I'm a little biased because I vaguely taught Sky.
Oh, Sky?
Yeah. She's what I refer to as my last student, so.
I see.
Oh, unfortunate green shield whip, but she still wins grid, okay.
Understanding to press 2 to be here, so.
Yeah, she definitely knows this.
Yeah. Oh, but
yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, great use of 2-2 there, reading that Sky was going to mash out to try to break Ozzy. And Intimidating takes the first round with much aplomb. Double overhead into the JA.
I don't know if that's bad. No. Bafidente?
You okay?
I search Under Night, and I find an actual beginner tournament. Oh, nice. Which, yeah, we run beginner tournaments for this, I think, is it still every week, Imperius?
It reads
bi-weekly, every 2 weeks.
That says bathed in faith.
So if you're a beginner and you want to play Under Night, feel free to join if you're in the East Coast, because this game has delay-based code and...
But we do our best to try to make it bearable. I say we, as it's still part of this.
We do connection testing.
Yeah. Also, I think that name is Bathed in Faith.
Oh, Bathed in Faith. Oh, how did I not see that?
Nice throw tech, Dash B. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's difficult to try to catch that kind of up back. I don't actually know what Linne can do there. Probably just a jump forward JA or there. Ooh,
yeah,
gets caught by the 6C, but no
plus, sometimes you do have to mash after it to kill Ozzy, because KO sometimes is too far to kind of like enforce it.
Ooh, okay, this is difficult. Timer's running down for Sky here. I don't know if she can make this.
I don't think. Yeah.
Oh, there's 2-2A coming. Yeah, it's rough.
Maybe if she ran up and like did like an IWX and like hit like the later active part
the final,
of it,
like recovery
VO.
of that VO. Yeah, I mean that was tough. Intimidating. Yeah, even used charged VO to keep himself invul for as long as possible at the end of that round. So
but I think
he was
did
taking no chances.
Early. He did a bit early.
I do think that there were a few frames of recovery at the very end there.
If Skyomi blocked, then I think it would have been fine. But if she did like an invul, like right as like the hitbox came out, he might have died.
Yeah.
But I mean, having that kind of awareness is really hard, even for like a top level player.
Okay, breaks Ozzy. Ooh, Sky gets hit by a counter hit 5B. I have no idea how much damage this does. Oh, okay, it's a decent round. Okay, nice.
All right, we're.
Ooh, that was scary.
Oh, nice roll.
Oh, but messes up what looks like a TK Byakuya there. Or a Kuga? Whoops.
Yeah, TK is definitely. Oh, just hold shield the entire time.
That was a little scary. I was scared and Intimidating was gonna go for an assault JC there.
Press to kill. Oh, kills Ozzy, but gets frame trapped. Or was punished for doing so.
Nice! Oh, yeah.
No
confirm.
Hard to confirm.
Yeah, Sky's making a lot of good reads here, but just isn't following up on them in the right ways. Nice dash C round start. That's an 11 frame option, I think. Maybe 10. 10 frame, I think.
Oh, nice roll.
Yeah.
Just a nice call out. Even though it's like really kind of. It's a bit dangerous to do roll on like,
IW.
Neutral. Like, if you're right, you're right. Like, oh, just
rolling
like a.
They got some able mixies.
Rolling like the dung from what? Never mind.
You're trying to make a scarab beetle reference?
Dung beetle, yeah.
Dung beetle reference, but
Linne actually is 12 frame. Oh, I always thought it was 10 frame. Never mind.
Rolling.
Rolling. Okay, this is pretty dire straits for Sky here. Oh, and FF's
nice
a little very early. Okay, nice VO.
VO's on reaction. Noting that 6XP will have too much recovery.
Ooh, and then catches Sky low, and that's gonna be the...
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Two? No, I think it's 3 out of 5, so...
Wait, really? This is losers, though.
No, this is winners finals.
Really? Didn't Intimidating lose to, like,
Nope.
DAC? Oh, did he win?
Oh, yeah, he beat him 2-1.
I see.
Wooper's just not paying attention. Too focused on the dung beetles to pay attention.
Alright.
That can be your personality, Wooper.
I'm not sure if I want to base my
dung beetles are cool.
around dung beetles.
Oh, 6C reflects the charge Byakuya and gives a fat confirm for Intimidating to start this round off with.
Oh, I mean, what kind of personality would that be too?
Says Trip the Bug Lover. That's why I'm saying it's not supposed to be an insult.
Oh, just run.
Ooh, dash B.
I think that was good awareness.
Oh
Skyomi,
yeah, that's rough.
Definitely the CS saved Intimidating there.
Oh my god, the 5cc whiffed. Wake up 6C! Oh my god, how bold.
I mean, Skyomi was pretty far away from
that's true.
It seems that Intimidating has been kind of rolling over Skyomi so far. So,
nice.
And this is just match point, so we'll see if there's any last minute adjustments that Skyomi can do.
So I believe
throw.
If Linne wants to catch backdash after Wake Up, or as Oki, 2C's the button to go for. I think that button's got like 6 active frames or something.
And now Skyomi's in the corner, and you definitely don't want to be in this situation.
Ooh,
yeah.
Assault's right over 2B, and
the
this
thing
is
about like
not going to kill.
Is that there are many points where it's like Chaos can just follow up alongside Ozzy, but like he can't really kill it. Especially like when he's pressuring.
Yeah, the game
definitely
plan,
a hard character to deal with.
The game plan with Chaos is that it's kind of almost like he's trying to bait you into trying to kill Ozzy, because your normals will still whiff, so then he can whiff punish your normals with 6C or whatever.
Or even like an assault.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because there are some characters that like have to use like a low normal to like kill it. Like low B normal, so they get like...
Oh really? Okay.
Low crushed. I think Lon does like 2B, because like his 5B is just like you're doing... It might be...
I don't see why you wouldn't do 5B as long, because then you can whiff cancel into 5BB.
Well, I guess not at like full screen away. You're not really doing that.
I guess. I mean,
but I guess in like pressure,
buttons, maybe one's a 9 and a 10 frame, but
you'll have to ask like Savs here.
But yeah, I mean, Chaos is definitely a difficult matchup, and Intimidating knows what he's doing. So anyways, it was a commanding
Garfield kindly did to us in chat. Click on the link, matcherino.com tournament or /tournament/62915. We have 22 codes left, and it's free money. It's free money that you're missing out on. Support the players and this community and the stream.
Also, Shaylee and Rock Hawk. Thank you guys for the donations. Yeah.
Rock Hawk. I've played against Rock Hawk in ranked, I think. I think he's a Byakuya player? Or,
He is a Byakuya player.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyways, it's DAC versus DMBrachydios.
And this is loser semis, right? So this is a best 2 out of 3 set then. Still a dumbass. Wait, dumbass is an available title in this game?
Really?
And wait, and the Brachy's name is still the Waldstein. Wait, this is so good.
That's actually perfect.
That's so sick. Synonyms.
Like 6B, the classic Wald round start option. I feel like Brachy's using a 6C neutral too much. It's like really...
It's a great button, actually.
It is a great button, but
I mean, he should diversify a bit more. But 60 is definitely not bad. I would also say that he's been resistant to this before, but he should learn the confirm for far hits, so he doesn't have to end combos with J2 and 4.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't give you any Oki.
That's just playing for cycle, now he has just free reign.
Fetish and lactose are available too. This game is vulgar.
I wonder if
we've got the 3-web Oki finally, and then the FF, the can opener. And this should be dead unless he jumps. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, that's good. I think DAC definitely knows how to meaty. He has Oki. So
he's played enough fighting games that he's got fundies, it seems like.
Yeah. We'll definitely see how Brachy...
Nice, that Chibi is so far. Yes, good. Oh no, you have to do a full punish! He didn't have meter to cancel that, so that was a guaranteed punish, and you could have gotten like a clean, like, I don't know, like B starter gives you like a 3.4k easy, I think.
Yeah, and then you can add that with meter for like 4k.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna...
Oh man, the webs gave DAC grid. And
I think also
make him
Brachy might be like churning in Waldstein.
Wouldn't be surprising. I would do that if I were a Wald player, to be honest.
Byakuya has a lot of lows, so it seems he's getting caught by that.
Yeah, DAC,
that's just my theory though.
DAC taking no chances at the end of the round there, just did like 3 buttons into CVO IW just to make sure that he died.
Anyways.
Imp, has anyone told you that the mustard shoes on the WASD palettes are like real cursed?
No.
Okay, never mind. Maybe it's just me.
Wait, is that a Waldstein with like Tim's?
Mustard Tims.
Yeah.
It looks really good on some characters, and it looks cursed on some others.
As the Mooba shows.
The mustard shoe. The Orie one looks really good because she doesn't have mustard shoes, I feel like.
The Hyde one looks pretty good.
The Hyde one's okay, other than the fact that the undershirt is flesh colored, so it looks like he's just not wearing anything under his coat.
He's got like a necklace.
Yeah,
red necklace.
Just a red necklace. Surfer bro. Okay, let's see what the round starts are like now.
Yeah.
Dash C or Dash B, yeah. Actually, what trade is there?
6-6Bs with each other.
Okay.
6-6B is like 9 frames for.
Yeah, so DAC miscalculated if that were the case, because his Dash B shouldn't have miscalculated, but he mistimed it. His Dash B definitely should have won. Brachy doing either a throw or a 360A on wake up there, not the right option.
Yeah. For the most part, like Brachy seems to like try, even when he doesn't have the meter, try to wake up RPS on wake
Good
up.
block on Brachy.
That's definitely not something you should be always doing. Like, I have experienced it before. I actually lost my first beginner tournament versus Brachy, and he did the same thing. But it was 5 frames when he had like worse net. It really works in those kind of environments, but it's not really the best when they can meaty.
You just have to understand that when you play Wald, everyone's default is going to be to do aerial meaties against you, right?
Yeah.
So 360As on wake up isn't your layer 1.
Yeah.
And in this game, your layer 1 should be blocked.
Yeah, but
alright, but Brachy takes it with a perfect.
Yeah.
9 is godlike. That's true. Yeah, DAC is actually just holding 9. I talked about it before. He really approaches with just holding 9 a lot of the time. And it's really good with Byakuya because he has a lot of really good priority air normals. Oh yeah, that's plus 5. You can't
plus 5?
No, I think so. Dash C is even more plus, I think.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe Sevs is still in chat to help me with that one, but I'm relatively sure Dash C is quite plus.
Oh, this BC just hitting. But this is definitely a comeback that
Ooh, nice block on the VO and the 5A punish just to make sure. VOs are kind of infamously difficult to punish sometimes. It's plus 7 on standing blocks, says Sevs. Dash C.
That was definitely a weird combo.
That was weird. I thought he was going to try to go for an IW or something at the very end. Nice 360C, actually. Oh, actually, I don't know.
No, I think that was good, because
If he had gone for a 236 seed cancel, I'm not really sure which would have won. You know, like I think he could have after Super Flash 236 seed.
Yeah. But it seems the break that Brachy took was.
I think DAC could have slammed ABC in reaction to 360C. Yeah, I think so too. I'm not sure which.
Oh, nice anti-air. It seems DAC is like unsure what to do versus like a
nice dash.
Flap,
doesn't get a full
like
confirm off of it. I'm pretty sure Byakuya gets a full confirm off of dash C no matter what the range is that it hits.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you just seen if Byakuya misses a confirm.
I think you do like dash C again, and then after 8 hits, cancel into web set or something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Web okay? Hopefully this time he doesn't.
He's got it.
Another overhead again.
Yeah, it's rough.
If it works, don't fix it.
I mean, he's done that almost every single time after 3-web OP, so Brachy's got to be on the lookout for that for sure.
Yeah.
It's tough. Like, it's unexpectedly tough because, weirdly enough, Wald's gigantic sprite covers up Byakuya during the animation, so it's kind of hard to see sometimes.
Also, like, the web, like, when you have, like, the website directly on top of you, like, it kind of covers, like, the...
Yeah, it's hard to see him float up in the air sometimes, so you just gotta get used to reacting to that kind of thing. Nice. Oh, no, he could have just done, like, 4B into IW, I think.
It tries to go for the cheeky command grab, but
that was weird. He did 1A, and then DAC just mashed after getting counter hit by 1A.
And DAC not teching any of these gold throws.
Good stuff. It's rough to tech those gold throws. I believe the timing for the gold throw window for 360B is 20 frame.
It was like something like 20, like 3 frames, I think.
Yeah, it's shorter than a regular gold throw, but it's like 24 instead of 28 frames, so it's just a hair faster. And also, the real thing that makes those throws hard to tech is that you're just not expecting a throw from that range.
Yeah.
So it's just not in your mental stack, and that'll give you like at least like 8 or so frames of delay.
It makes it even worse if it's like he's doing the yellow color.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard to see.
Alright, we got... Oh, man. Hail Mary, see Crazy Train, and then DAC punishes
just got
the...
two
punish. Oh, I don't think this is going to kill. I would have gone for C-webs here.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, 3C works this time.
But no, confirm. Can you do, like, a meter? You can't. You definitely can.
Yeah, 3C you can combo into dash B into a full combo. So...
Yeah. But, yeah, Brachy's gonna be taken out here.
Yeah.
And DAC will move on.
Unfortunate. It's been a while since I've seen Brachy, and it's been longer still since I've seen him. In like the position of commentating, but like his decision making has gotten better. It's just that he needs to calm down on defense.
Yeah.
Wald is not a character. There are characters in this game that you can kind of go hog wild with on wake up and stuff, but just like. A character with like a faster than 8 frame normal, like it's rough. I mean, Wald is not the character that you can't not be patient with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tilts a little bit too, which I think makes it harder.
Yeah, well, I mean, no offense to Brachy, but controlling your tilt is another vital part of playing fighting games for sure.
Like, mentality is... especially in the tournament settings, like, an extremely crucial skill to have. Because even if you're like the best player, if you just fall apart in tournament, you can't really like take those wins.
Yeah, I think that's like another thing that makes fighting games real like interesting to play and to watch, because it's always like a hybrid. It's like a fusion of like physical muscle memory skill, your mental decision making, and your ability to like control your own psychology at any given point. I remember when I...
Brachy saying he doesn't tilt because of how bad his character is, but...
Sure, dude. I mean, I would say there are definitely opportunities that you could have done other things to win with even your bad character for beginners. But I think it's up to you to reflect on that.
I think Wald's kind of OD.
I think at a certain point, like, there are definitely, like, some good like characters that are just better in like beginner levels, and then they're like the tier list actually kind of starts like mattering.
I mean, Wald is definitely
the
struggle bus. Also, what is this stage? Why are we here?
Oh yeah. You should probably.
Oh, we got a button check. Button checks. Uh-oh.
We got an Alt F4. That's what happened.
I feel
there.
like Wald, although it is a struggle bus, like isn't that bad at the beginner level.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the reason why beginners lose with Wald is because Wald has flaws as a character. A lot of the times, there's more fundamental issues. Anyways,
as Word said, the real struggle bus is using all the Matcherino codes at matcherino.com/tournaments/62915.
Oh my god.
You claim the codes, support the stream, you are losing free money. Anyways, the stream is closed.
Yeah, I have to restart the game, which is making me restart Steam to restart the game.
All right. Well, in the meantime, yeah, use those Matcherino folks, people. Let my dulcet tones convince you to use those Matcherino.
And if you want to support Impurist himself, I mean, who wouldn't? You can also support him on his Patreon.
So the Patreon is actually just so I can pay staff who do stuff. Like, that is the point of the Patreon.
Exactly.
Are we getting paid?
Well, if the Patreon gets funded, everyone's getting paid. But yes, my goal is to pay, to be able to pay both offline and online staff. That is my goal.
Oh boy, I better start commentating more. Gotta get that paycheck.
If I need you to do ASMR, I've never heard your voice before today. What do you? I have commentated your matches before, Mr. B.
Wait, how have you not heard Trip's soothing voice? Like his.
I have commentated your matches. Like. This is
also, hey, Mr. B, I heard that you went to my locals, but I haven't been in locals in like.
What do you mean?
6 months.
No way. I know you're freaking. I was the one who did the test to see if you were like eligible for the beginner tournament, and I was like, this Orie mash is way too much with 2C instead of 5A. He's a beginner, and then I commentated the next BMT you were in. Whatever.
I will be there soon, Mr. B. It's just I have tendonitis.
Yeah, and Kate kept me from BFT. Warb, you don't deserve a thing.
Yeah, Warb, you're too good. You were
it doesn't matter if he's good or bad. He doesn't deserve a thing.
For cursing you to get negative grams of coffee.
Rip, I hope you never drink coffee again. You know, if I could shake the habit, me too, dude. Me too. By the way, gonna DM you some questions, Trip. Do I have to make a new jail for you?
You might have to.
He's already in like 4 jail servers that I've made.
4 jail servers? Jesus.
Alright, we got that park match, bros.
Alright, DAC versus Skyomi.
Okay. Sky goes for an extremely conservative start, doesn't even dash block, just blocks. Perhaps expecting the dash B. Nice Kuga to try to control space. Oh my god! That 2A! If she had gone directly into 2C, then that would have been wild. Alright, DAC gets falls out, and then Kayla gets struck by like a weird American reset there after the forward tech out. DAC dropping his combos. Yeah, maybe that Alt F4 ended up kind of cooling him off a bit, unfortunately.
Just like not warmed up anymore. For some
nice dash B. Oh, and this is like, I was actually talking with Lidget the other day. Apparently, this is one of Linne's best starters.
Really? That's a
look at that damage. Oh my god, 3.4 meterless, and then the C Kuga.
Yeah. And that was like with concentrated. Like he didn't end with like a TK. What is it? Hien. Was it?
Yeah, you want to know? It's the Helm Splitter.
Helmbreaker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but if you find that input difficult, you can always just end with 6cc.
Yeah. What I like about what DAC is
you can definitely confirm off that. I think you can do a walk forward 5A into like 6C or something.
He has been concentrating neutral, which you don't really see that often from a beginner.
Nice DP like, after that CS. Yeah.
Just even having that awareness to like, oh, if I have just the space to do it, just even if I'm not paying, like, I don't know how much he's like looking at the grid, but even if I'm not paying attention to the grid, just even like pressing that B button is great.
I think dash counter hit dash B is Linne's best practical starter. I always thought it was counter hit 5cc was one of her best starters, but Sky just sitting on CS here. Oh, that shield may have been a CS attempt with 180 AD, and then a VO afterwards to try to
-1. Oh, but just goes for a
shield.
Oh
my! And that 2B hit, but it didn't confirm into 2C.
Oh, into the soul, but no,
it keeps missing the fireball. Oh, that was real scary. That green shield's very scary.
Oh, he pees it, but it isn't enough.
Well, I've been watching too many. Nice. Dash speed is really good. I think that button is still 8-frame startup.
Oh, that was a scary shield, but... Oh, tries to go for the cheeky low, but
Ooh, nice confirm.
Skyomi just jumps and he just whiffs it.
Oh, it doesn't spend meter though, she's floating meter now.
DAC trying to jump on his wake up.
DAC really into that hold 9.
Whipping all his lows too.
Oh man, that beat
tries to DP, but a bit too quick. Or I feel like blocking would have been the better idea, but...
Unfortunately, Sky misses the chance to CS there. I'm pretty sure there was a gap between at least a few of those moves leading up. Oh man, yeah, okay. DAC a little too focused on his own pressure to be able to bait that VO.
Oh, just anti-air Rekka. I wonder if that was just reaction.
That is a really
American
unfortunate
reset. I don't think this is death here. Yes, just go for the web OP. Oh, yeah. Great breaks.
Alright, DAC takes that first game for...
Skyomi definitely has been just pressing the D button really often. Oh, this is losers finals, right? So this is a best of 3?
Yep, or best of 5.
Best of 5, yeah. First to 3.
First to 3, best of 5.
So there's definitely like some. Oh, nice.
Over the dash C. I mean, that would have beaten dash B as well. So
yeah, but like 6C for round start is definitely interesting. I wonder.
Yeah, maybe red a back dash or something.
Yeah.
Nice dash B. Oh, but misses the combo.
Yeah. Definitely
his though.
Drop.
No web OP.
Like spaghetti drop. Not
Sky
as much
opting
as,
to use meter for the
everybody's
EXDP
gonna drop in the arena code. Click on the link.
I can't handle this. I commented in an arrow before this kind of stuff. I can't do it.
Welcome to the new future.
This is the Sky. Okay, it's okay.
Nice matchup.
Sky's a little frazzled, seems like. That should have been like an easy default punish, my bad. Oh, interrupts 2C with the dash B, yeah. Pretty tough. Theoretically, it's possible for that 2C to beat the dash B there, because that was a -3 rebeat into a 9-frame dash B, but you're always going to delay a little bit. It's a bit of hesitancy.
Oh,
VO there was a really interesting option.
I think like Skyomi is like really flustered like once in Webogi, and I don't blame them.
To be honest, if DAC hadn't taken the really strange option of doing a no cancel charge web, like that would have worked.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, unfortunately it was an aerial hit because he was in the middle of FF.
Yeah.
He broke the web.
Oh!
Wake up FF. Okay, this guy's a little
really
crazy. Dash B
did not
starter.
expect the cross up. Oh, no. Where's the 2C?
That's truly unfortunate. A drop combo, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The overhead follow hits back. And this is looking like a really good start for Kayla. I don't really like the concentrate there. Like, I would have preferred if Skyomi went for Oki, because Skyomi already had the grid lead. Like, you shouldn't always drop combos for grid.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't really have... I mean, I guess it's good for practice. But you should... I guess the thought of, like, looking at cycle is what counts.
Yeah, I mean...
But I think Oki is, like, too...
It was sick!
Oh, wow.
Beyond a hit, and then blocks a VO, and then punishes. That was incredible. Good stuff.
Skyomi is on the board. It's 1-1. what's the round start? Just jump back and walk back.
Okay, dash B trades with like dash B.
Just DPing with FF.
Nice 5B. That button is really good.
I would like if Skyomi DPs with just regular DP rather than FF, because FF is like, it loses you grit.
It does, and it's also only strike invul, not throw invul.
Yeah. So I mean,
I would actually prefer if Sky didn't do those FFs in the first place.
I mean,
they're a bit raga.
But I mean,
wow, Sky
slapped
one grid there.
Like, it would be good for a beginner to not get into the
God.
habit of like DPing like so much on wake up, but I think that's something you'll probably like learn in the future anyways, like from just playing other people just punishing you for it. So I don't really like.
I mean, FF is really strong. Linne FF in clear was changed, so it became frame 1 strike and roll. It used to be not. It used to be not punishable back in ST, or more difficult to punish at the very least.
That's not aware of Skyomi.
That 5B is really good.
Oh, just shields at the end. Oh, although they had the grid lead in the first place.
Eldritch and Cha is probably on point there. EX Hien is probably the better reversal. It's quite difficult to punish it. I believe most characters have to shield the last hit to be able to punish it reliably.
Is EX Hien
-5 on block? Yeah, it has invul.
Really?
No, it's minus... Yeah, I think it's -5 on block. Nice, okay. DAC just holding up, it looks like, as he blocks.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to use assault as much in neutral.
Yeah. DAC definitely loves being in the air. That's a multiplayer for you.
Well, he has also played, I think, a decent amount of third strike and whatnot.
He played third strike?
Didn't he? Well, not like too much, but like he has played in like WASD third strike, so.
Oh, okay, sure. Nice DP. Yeah, there's definitely nothing DAC could do in that situation. Sky is really getting a lot of mileage off of this, like roll through dash B.
Yeah.
I think
just like
from DAC's perspective, he wants to try interrupting that. It's hard to wake up.
The VO takes cycle here. That was like an interesting VO. Although like that.
Well, because it grid crushed, so.
Yeah. No, but. Well, yes, but I'm just meaning it's like an interesting attempt.
He played Sean? Okay, yeah, okay. If DAC played Sean, he didn't play third strike.
I see. I see DAC as the guy who just loves combos and that's it in fighting games. I mean, yeah, those are.
Oh my god, DAC with the psycho option. All right, let's see this. Let's see this combo. Yo, okay, nice. TK Kuga combo into IW. Wow, just really cashes out on the damage, and that's like a good 40, maybe 35% damage. Ooh, that is.
Linne has a meterless DP. So if you want to DP, you can DP. So you're just gonna be using your meter for like damage anyways. Because I don't think in this matchup you're gonna be using like the.
You see that? That she did FF, but then immediately did the follow up, and the FF lost to 2A there because of the immediate follow up. Jump!
Unfortunate.
I don't do the command grab.
But it doesn't kill. Not enough damage.
Oh, and then the overhead.
Anti-air is supposed to wreck up, but no confirm. And Kayla just wakes up or takes a mash.
Yeah, so I also
American reset.
I also agree with Garm in that I think maybe even especially for Linne, because C Kuga does a lot of damage. IW loses out in terms of damage over like doing like 2 combos into 100 meter dumps. Okay, yeah, that's the classic option, both 4-frame throws.
But like, I feel like at this beginner level, I'm not sure how frequent, like...
Oh no, it went for 6B there, and it's 7-frame button, but it's too short and gets beaten out with punish, essentially, by the Byakuya 2B mash.
But Skyomi's gonna have CS. Didn't match 5A.
Oh, no, the FF? Oh, but no combo.
Oh, the
looks like another FF.
Didn't come out.
Okay, we got another VO.
Let's punish, but And now playing Ludi Byak.
Nice 6C to catch that, to break that web.
Skyomi seems to be doing like charge, like B fireball.
Nice.
Like, at ranges where like Byak isn't close.
Oh yeah, 2A to intercept that roll through. You gotta check that.
No.
Oh no. Well, maybe this guy was trying to deep CS there with that 1AD.
That's a bit unfortunate, but now it's tied up again with a 2-2. And this will be the final game between these two players. And speaking of final, this is not your final chance to put in the match arena code.
Do it, folks.
There are still some codes left. Support the stream.
Oh, she's with the over counter 5cc starter. Let's see how much damage this does. Yeah, maybe she probably doesn't have like an optimal combo labbed out for it, but it's a good amount. Oh, okay, very confusing. I have no idea what just happened.
TP.
Whiffs a green shield and then CS's afterwards.
Catches the back tech with the charge fireball, but you can't really confirm off that, but it was good damage. But as Byakuya, he gets a cycle off after getting a combo. So now this is very dangerous, but Skyomi definitely is getting a lot of mileage off of these VOs just hitting.
Yeah, from DAC's perspective, you gotta start watching out for that. I think Sky's been VOing almost like every single time she's ended up in 3-web Oki situations.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, DAC's not gonna build enough meter for a similar situation here.
Just
run up throw.
Yeah, like
one
understanding that like DAC has been respecting her CS, so just running up throwing just to like appease that respect.
Alright, this has gotta be 3-web Oki here. Yeah, okay.
But Skyomi also has 200 meters again, well, VO.
Oh, plays it patient. There's the VO, yeah. Nice!
Oh, he didn't know!
Through into 5B, that was interesting.
I feel like he didn't know which side Skyomi was gonna be in.
It was very confusing. Okay, good jab check there with the 2A.
Yeah. Not getting away with every single one of these rolls. He's going for like a smaller one.
Oh, caught at the overhead. Sky mashes out after a bit of a delay.
Mugen.
I believe this guy's using the A follow up to Mugen there. There's definitely more that she can do.
That was interesting. The teleport put him behind.
Oh, almost like the full corner combo. Text the throw. Gives herself some free plus frames. Nice.
Oh.
A little over eager with the throw there. FF on wake up to catch the dash B, and then DAC gets side switched. Oh, and the back tech from DAC loses him grid.
I definitely think
5B is a little too stubby.
A bit of meter by doing like these charge B like fireballs into C fireball, because
yeah, that range.
It's not gonna happen.
To throw and then DAC VOs. Oh, minus 11. Oh, that's gonna drop.
What's gonna happen here?
Yeah, IWEX doesn't combo in the same ways as he does. Oh, what is that scramble at the end? Both players are so nervous. Okay, but cautious around start from Sky. Oh, and
the combo.
Sky hasn't yet to block even a single one of these charge 3C overheads. Another VOs, so many VOs. Nice 2B. Unfortunately, won't be able to leverage the VO meter there.
Tries to 2A. I think he was expecting like a 2D mash and tried to like hit the extended hitbox, but DAC went for like a 5A.
Oh, that was a close BDP that almost whiffed entirely.
Oh, nice. It just runs up the throw. I think that was a really good idea, because DAC was concentrating, so
it can only be cancelled into shields, so it's not a bad idea at all. This is gonna take it? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
And from full screen just really clinched it.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Sky, and that brings her up to Grand Finals, where her rematch with Intimidaving is waiting.
Damn, that was spaghetti at the end.
Yeah, but that was very
go back to Sean.
To watch.
Oh my god.
Next gotta play with some second impact Sean, I think.
With
his full screen. Yeah, he had a full screen 0 frame startup super.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah. So if you did anything else minus at any time, Sean would just super you.
That's funny.
Oh my god, that's
Is that why
stupid.
he's so bad in Third Strike?
I don't know. He just got like Retribution nerfed, I guess, in Third Strike.
We'll definitely see what's gonna happen with the rematch between Intimidaving and Skyomi.
Yeah, I mean, last time, objectively speaking, it was quite the romp on Intimidaving's part. We'll see if Sky has thought about this matchup a little more.
Yeah. Like, Chaos is definitely a hard character to just suddenly switch up and just kind of do well in. I feel like...
Yeah, I mean, Chaos has a game plan. If you don't have ways to like play against that game plan well, you're going to just get like bulldozed, essentially.
So, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's no Carmine. There's definitely ways around. Like
Carmine is definitely.
Yeah, Carmine's just a single-player game. All right, let's see it.
Let's go around start. I think it's gonna be up back Ozzy and
up back on both parts. Nice. Okay. Oh man, just F has on run up.
I think that was just what is it?
Oh, fails to check the gold throw. Or maybe that was a TRM. I wasn't quite paying attention.
No, it wasn't a TRM.
Yeah.
I think this was the adjustment that Skyomi made, where they noticed that like, oh, after I like try to like kill Ozzy, they're just gonna follow up with their own normal, so I'm just gonna DP.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's definitely a risky option, but we'll see how it pans out.
This is another one of those matchups where, as like a dash block character player, I do find it difficult to figure out what to do with CS in this matchup.
Yeah, it's definitely rough, especially
like even grid thrust doesn't do anything against Chaos a lot of the time because breaking Ozzy just makes you completely vulnerable to whatever 6C nonsense Chaos wants to do afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, nice stagger off of the B Mujin, but unfortunately no confirm off of it.
And if you do like an air block, you might just get like a full block spring on you and
nice
get
roll
Ozzy
through
back.
Ozzy. 5A into 2C, or no, 5B into 2C.
I feel like Skyomi.
Oh, but then gets hit and loses grid.
Either they're looking at cycle a lot, or they just don't know the TK Homebreaker like Ender.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that in this matchup, I might say that like against Chaos, him having CS on his wake up isn't super important.
Yeah. Like,
unless he has 200 meter, which
OP,
I think he did just now, but like...
having the Oki is definitely really important.
Yeah, especially since you were like in a situation where you probably could have done the rest of your combo and then concentrated to win CS anyway.
Yeah, although you can kill Chaos after that, he's still free to move, so that is definitely a scary thing. Sorry if you guys hear something in the background, my dog is playing with a paper towel roll.
Can't hear anything. Rolling through Ozzy, okay, dash B.
Oh, nice combo.
Oh, but misses the dive kick, unfortunate. That sucks.
But has CS, but doesn't make too much use of it.
Beat out like something with that throw.
I feel like that was like a match. Gets CS, but gets thrown. Yeah,
this is what I mean. Like, what does one do with CS in this situation, right?
It's
like,
kind of like Yuzu. Like, what do you do with CS on defense?
It's tough. Yeah, see, like, Chaos can just block while Ozzy enforces pressure. It's rough.
You would have to, like...
oh, and then Vio's gonna whiff too, yep. That's
I don't even really have much advice, because even I haven't really gotten much Chaos experience.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, and like, you'll end up in situations where you'll trade with Ozzy when you try to hit Chaos through him and stuff too, so...
like there's a lot of people that talk about like, oh, you have to like learn to like up back when you see him like do like such.
Oh my god! Ended up on the other side there. What the hell?
Like other than that, like what? There aren't much advice to like what you do after.
I mean, the really unfortunate thing is that the few times Sky has gotten the opening, she has just dropped the combo that would have led to like you know, getting actual pressure against Chaos.
Even when Skyomi does get the combo and fully does it, he just like does like a concentrate at the end, like doesn't get like the Helmbreaker OP. So like she doesn't get like a two-way meaty that would like kind of like help her start the pressure. And
even just off that throw right now, Intimidating isn't respecting Sky at all. He mashed 5A on Wake Up there.
Because I mean, how many times has Skyomi like been able to properly meaty?
Yeah. I mean, Intimidating is either just mashing on Wake Up or backdashing on Wake Up. Sky's gotta, I mean, maybe after this at some point, lab out how to deal with backdashes on her mid-screen Oki. Yeah. But it's definitely rough. Backdash is an extremely strong option in this game.
Especially like back-tech backdash, it covers so much distance that like it's really hard to like cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Some characters you can easily like cover like back-tech like on reaction, but like then the additional like backdash, like sometimes it's just worth to like take the grid. But against characters like Chaos, it's kind of like rough to do that.
Abe says he trains in 4-frame delay in training mode. When I just started out, I played Yuzu and I only labbed at 8 frame.
8 frames, Jesus. But yeah, it seems intimidating.
Tried the FF maybe, or
nice 660. But will Skyomi get an Oki this time?
Looks like. Oh no. Yeah, that is so unfortunate.
And what Intimidating has been doing is just following up with Ozzy, just trying to do. Unfortunate.
Intimidating did a great job there, like delaying his wake up so that fireball whiffed over him.
Yeah. Interesting. Up back assault.
Yeah, it would have worked if Sky hit a button on the way down.
Yeah. Oh, it just rolls into Ozzy.
Yeah,
but
unfortunate.
No confirm. This is looking like game here. This is.
Oh, okay. Dash V.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes your match can just
out of range that 2C. Good spacing from Dave.
And what the thing is, like, just like due to the nature of the character, Intimidating like hasn't been punished that hard for like, you know, dropping his combos because he's Chaos. He can kind of
he is
neutral a bit.
Yeah, definitely much better neutral than Linne does in this matchup. He tried to mash after getting hit by an assault JC.
Definitely not respecting Skyomi's pressure. 6C.
Oh, but that's a hard confirm.
Just mashing IPB, that would have been it if he just comboed fully. 6C again. 6C is actually like more minus the further you are in when you block it.
Oh, goes right through the 6C with that roll. Okay. This is the beginning of the comeback for Sky.
Show more life.
I mean, she's definitely showing, putting up a much better fight than she did last time against Intimidating. Oh, okay. Can reset with the low 2C.
Oh, it gets caught.
Oh, but see 2-2 is.
Misses the confirm. Alright, this is corner so you can get Oki. Gets hit by the assault.
And that's it. Okay, Sky takes a game. Yeah, Intimidating is, he's like just mashing constantly, just not respecting Sky. So that definitely got him killed those last 2 rounds.
I mean, I think he kind of got a bit arrogant because, I mean,
he got too used to Sky not being able to enforce anything afterwards.
Like, he got the 6CCC under, right, at the end. And since it was the corner, he could actually get Oki.
Oh yeah.
Do like a meaty, but
super
the previous
easy
one, like, he didn't like really get proper Oki, which is why I think Intimidating has kind of got conditioned to like not respect the pressure that Skyomi would do. But let's see if it changes.
Oh, okay.
Throws the 2D whiff, and Skyomi just gets brain trapped, and Intimidating just
with a very slow perfect.
Returns it with a perfect.
Oh, I see Ryan in chat. Oh.
Oh.
Sky in a difficult position here.
Yeah.
Nice 2v to break Ozzy. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was a really weird roll. Good.
Oh, that was a scary green shield.
Nice use of CS there from Sky. Again, I'm not super sure about the use of CDP. It seems to me, I don't know the specifics of it, but it seems to me that CDP gives worse OP than BDP. Not saying that BDP gives any good OP in the first place, but...
You definitely do get sent really high.
Oh my god, FF's that Assault JC from forever away.
5A's the Assault, and is this it? It is not. I kissed him. But Skyomi
nice 2C pick up after that C Fireball, but unfortunately uses the beat follow after Mujing.
Oh, nice. The gold grab, finally.
Throw.
Oh, will they drop this combo? Oh, does not
drops the C Fireball.
Is Skyomi just trying to time him out?
Oh,
unfortunate.
No.
You could have done like a big block string into. Unfortunate to try to like time him out, but
Dave takes it.
Yeah, and Intimidating takes BFT numbers 38.
Holy shit, there's 38 of them.
Yeah, and there's so many.
And this is, I think, the last chance to put the code for the Matcherino. So
there's good stuff from Scott.
The winner.
Yeah, you use the Matcherino, please, also. But good stuff from Sky. We saw definitely some adaptation between the first set and the second set. It's a bit of matchup unfamiliarity.
Which I don't blame.
Yeah, and then definitely the combo drops. I mean, against certain characters, I tend to go for the more like stability-focused combo routings because, like, so say when I'm playing against Hilda as Enkidu, if I drop a combo and she gets put into neutral, I'm fucked. So I try to go for the easiest combos possible. And I saw that Skyomi got a lot of dash B confirms, and those dash B combos were like, you know, those pretty difficult like charge B and whiff kind of combos. So, I mean, until she's more like absolutely confident in her execution, it might be worthwhile to try to bring the titer of those combos down a bit. And exploring some character-specific options might be a good idea too. I'm not quite sure what Linne can do in that matchup, but just some more like focused dash blocking frequently and stuff might be a good idea too.
Dude, that was good.
Intimidating wants to be in the VC.
He wants an interview? Yo, wait. Interviews are not on demand. They are at my whim. People need to understand that. People have forgotten in the chat. Before we had though, oh my god,
we should interview Werb instead. Screw Intimidating.
We should get Werb's perspective on his viewer experience.
Indeed.
Get like the feedback to improve the stream quality.
Really quick. I wanna shill upcoming events. We've got tomorrow's Monday, so we have Mash Fest. It's gonna be melty. Let me. Yeah, it's gonna be melty. It's gonna be number 39. It'll be melty. I'll have the sign up for that after this. I'm already kind of getting ready for the December break. If people haven't noticed. Oh, that's right. Werb can just jump in. Next Wednesday, we have Grand Blue Open. And then next Sunday, we have Grand Blue Beginner Tournament.
I might do like play a little bit of Grand Blue and get washed.
You should join. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
We need a KOF 02 UM Boomer Brawl.
Oh, yeah.
Since 15's coming out soon.
That's true.
Yeah. I've been having a lot of fun with that game. Although I'm very bad.
I'll lab my nameless TODs.
I feel like DAC will actually clean up in that.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah. not this coming Melty Mash Fest, but the one after, and then our next Strive tournament are gonna have $500 prize pools from Facebook. So
Really?
yeah.
Wait, from Facebook?
From Facebook. Facebook Gaming. SKD hooked me up for those 2 brackets. Yeah. That's supposed to be the deal. We're gonna have to run the brackets off of Facebook.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he said we can still stream on Twitch and all that other stuff.
Gonna dox a lot of the players.
Interesting. How do you run a bracket off of Facebook?
I don't know. We're gonna find out together on stream.
Sure.
Strive and Melty, yeah.
I didn't notice, but like in your stream, you have like our profile pics like bobbing up and down, which is pretty interesting.
Oh yeah. I updated it.
I should have put a Christmas hat on my profile pic too, I guess, or a Santa hat, as they call them.
Yeah, those are my big announcements.
It has been a while
Things
since I
down.
looked at your what is it, Iron Giant, like Dean the Iron Giant profile pic.
Yeah. Oh, I guess you always see me in Gravy's server where it's a different image.
Or like,
oh, that's right. I forgot that it's a different one in Gravy's.
Like Tripland or like just every other server, like you have like a different profile pic than this.
But I'll pull Intimidaving in to say thank you to his chaoses. But he's got to hop in another VC. I'm assuming he's gonna say thank you to Rex. There he is. Hello.
Finally, what, 22? This has been the 16th BFT since BFT number 22.
Yeah, you've been keeping count, huh?
Yep.
Grinding.
You sound like, I was expecting you to sound more like exalted, but you sound so tired.
Yes, I am very tired.
I mean, after playing, like, you kind of lose the energy very quickly.
Yeah, it's the refractory period.
I mean, let me name all the Chaos players that help, all the people that helped me before I can forget. Pazzaroni, Cynical, Rex Caliber. Hopefully he wins a BFT. Zinigami, Snappy, Ghosted for the guides, Brian Kyo. For the non-chaos players, Omni, Lid. Let me just count my DMs.
He's got the whole list.
Omni, Lid, Defiant, Amazon, Silicon, Briar, and Mizutori.
Briar's not a non-chaos. He's a chaos player at this point.
Okay,
Yeah, he's a chaos main now.
Yeah, and I think. Oh, Dixlin, yeah, him too. I think that's it. I think. Yeah, that's
it. This guy finally wins a BFT and he comes up just thanking all the people who helped him. He's too humble.
Yeah, too humble. You gotta be like, I'm OD!
Yeah.
I'm the best greatest. Like, you gotta go like, let's go! Screw you guys! Say stuff like, I'm the greatest!
I am the greatest chaos player.
Alright,
First chaos BFT player, let's go.
Oh, hell yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
is that true?
Yes.
Is it?
Oh,
so.
wow.
I
mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't remember any other BFT chaoses. KI?
Oh, but shout out to one of my opponents. This guy only me. These past BFTs, I really had to grind to beat her, and now I finally did. Thank you for pushing me to this point. Hopefully you win the next one.
We're gonna have to, if Sky's listening, we're gonna have to work on being able to beat Intimidating whenever you want, alright?
It's the anime thing where like, oh, I'm passing on the torch to you.
Okay, I'm passing on the torch to you, Rex Caliber, the only other chaos player that I've seen in this bracket.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Yeah.
Except they're enemies.
No, it's like the rivalry, like
it's the anime rivalry trip.
Uh-huh.
They're enemies, but not really. They're also best friends. Even if they don't admit it.
That's cute.
Yo, Defi, thank you for the $30 to the match right now.
Thank you.
Last second.
Thank you, Daffy.
If I was yelling Intimidaving's name in chat like that entire time.
Yeah, he helped me like a lot, like before the bracket, like fuzzy mashing, how that like absolute block, stuff like that.
Oh, fuzzy mashing is a thing that I really need to do.
Giving you that intermediate level stuff. Defy with the supply of tech.
Well, that's all I wanted to say.
Congratulations again.
Congrats to winning BFT after 16, was it? You said?
That was good stuff.
That's
like
nice persistence.
That reminds me of Dylan.
Brian.
Yeah, thanks. Well, see ya.
Speaking of Dylan, he's streaming. I'm gonna send everybody to Dylan. I don't know what he's streaming, but
I hope it's not something weird.
It might be. I can't tell by the little thumbnail on my stream deck, but we'll find out together.
Let me just check real quick.
It's too late. I'm sending everybody.
Oh,
Bye.
No.
It's Scarlet Nexus.
The hell is Scarlet Nexus?
It's like an anime beat 'em up.